We operate professionally, okay? Welcome back, haters, to the Yeah Yeah podcast. Everybody tune the fuck in. It's not Shut Your Bitch Ass Up Saturday. It's Yeah Yeah podcast Wednesday. How are you, Dulce Mac, my co-host?
Great, because it's Monday.
Well, it's going to come out on Wednesday.
Oh,
so
right.
Thanks for that.
I'm just a hater. Okay, well,
No,
here I
you're
am.
just a dumbass.
Okay.
See, we're getting backstory.
Dumbass hater over here.
Yeah.
And with me today, another dumbass hater, Grace Kirk.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, cue the applause. We're so glad to be back and with us today. She's amazing.
Aww.
She's soft-spoken with a loud heart and a pillow over her pussy. Sam Minney, everybody.
Yeah.
Clap it up.
Me and my pillow pussy.
Yeah. That's the next step. They have pussy hats and they'll have pussy pillows.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
That's
here's a good question just to get, an idea of you as a person. If you could have like a body pillow of anybody, fictional, famous, person you know in real life.
Dead, alive.
Yeah, of course. Who would the body pillow be of? And let's get that answer soon. Don't think about it too much.
Immediately Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
Okay. Respect.
That's a good one.
If I needed one to hit my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She hates her dad,
I feel
too.
so seen.
One for cuddling and one for
Oh,
punching.
yeah.
I'll do Jacob Elordi.
Okay.
He's hot. And it would be a very long pillow. He's tall.
Straight off the bat, I'm going to have to go like Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.
Okay.
All right. Niche reference. I mean, it was.
I don't know who that is.
Pull it up. He's sexy. It's a cartoon man.
Oh,
I mean, I guess I'll think of like a celebrity.
Is it Space Ghost?
Yeah. You know who that is. Of course.
I don't watch cartoons. Do you watch cartoons?
I watch anime.
Okay.
Oh. Wow.
I watch the sophisticated cartoons.
Yeah. Is he not
I've
hot?
heard.
I mean, he's so buff.
The
Which
buff
one? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant the bug. I was like, honestly, I see it. I
No,
get it.
honestly, my type, TBH.
The bug?
Yeah, like I love like a skinny dead man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love a dead stick bug.
I see it. It kind of does look like Mario.
There you go.
That's the three of us right now.
Oh, for real. Who's who though?
I'm the bug.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so honest. I'm the bug.
I'm the middle guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm the hot one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You need a hazmat suit.
I do.
I mean,
these cheeks.
yeah. I think if I would do a real celebrity, I forget his name, but he's Peter Quinn from Homeland. Any real Homeland fans? Cool. 2 for 2 on the references.
I tuned out
What are
the
you
show.
watching?
Oh my God. Honestly, all of the Final Destination movies this week.
hmm
Yeah.
I was gonna go see the new one last night, and my roommate bailed on me.
We have to.
Bitch.
The guy has a septum and it gets ripped out. This is septum solidarity.
Yeah.
That's a real fear.
Mine is my my belly button piercing getting ripped out.
Ooh.
That almost happened to me, so I took it out.
What happened?
It just kept getting stuck on things, and I was like, I'm not lucky enough for this to not happen. So.
Yeah, I had to stop buying loofahs. Which I know loofahs are already bad, but the amount of times I've almost ripped my nipples open.
Wait, why are loofahs bad?
Well, they just catch easier. Like when you're like,
Yeah.
Okay. I thought like they were made from something of the ocean that was going extinct.
that too, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I meant
Okay.
for me personally, they're
Yes.
best.
On a personal note.
Yeah.
I have gotten my septum caught in like a mesh net situation. Very scary. I would say getting the belly button ripped is better than the nose. You can, because like people are going to see that.
Okay, but the nipples, that's the worst, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
I would
had
never recover.
nipples pierced?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm in the presence of 2 bad bitches. I could never. 3? Yeah. I haven't
Oh.
seen my nipples in years, so
Oh.
I don't think that's even possible from a physical standpoint. But anyways, I digress. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Excited to be here. How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel alive. This is the only way I could imagine spending a Monday.
Hell yeah.
Well, besides at the pool with all of your friends.
Well, that's up next.
yeah.
yeah.
That's up next. I'm gonna go to my job on my day off to eat. Love doing that.
Free.
No. Discount.
Oh,
Okay.
the world
Discounted.
we live in.
And then, because I got so many tattoos in one day, I have to go back to my artist so he can put the second skin on so I can go take a dip.
Okay.
Mm,
Let's see
okay.
your most recent tattoo.
Well,
The bat,
Okay. Love it.
that one's cute. I
the
like
bat,
it.
and then 3 hours before that, I got this one.
Oh,
and
I
then
like that.
12 hours before that, I got this one.
Okay, that's like a 36-hour tattoo span.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the baby with the angel wings.
Mhm.
It kind of looks like Grace.
Yeah, smoking a cigarette and flipping people off.
Yeah.
Oh, it is smoking a cigarette.
I went in there and I wanted a cherub, and then he was like, well, what if it had devil horns? And I was like, what if it was smoking a cigarette? He's like, what if it was flipping people off? I was like, deal.
That's amazing.
yeah.
I want a tattoo of a clown on a toilet smoking a cigarette.
Yeah,
What do we think?
I like it.
I like it.
Send W's in the chat. Okay, so as always, I stalked your social media or what you have of one. You have a Twitter, which I gotta say, I know we didn't know each other well before this podcast, but we may be soulmates based on your Twitter. I'm feeling seen in ways I haven't felt in years. I mean, she literally tweeted, back in my day, we had Skins and Bad Weed, the British TV show.
Yeah.
Insane. Love it. I mean, nothing beat like a 2012 Skins and Smoking Reggie situation.
That's true.
It was
Yeah.
everything.
I miss being 12.
Oh my God, same. Like, I miss getting groomed on Kick. You know what I mean?
That was really funny and fun.
Yeah,
Why were they talking to us for 6 hours?
because we were hot and underage.
True.
And they were
Well, I
built
was-
like toads.
I was always in the background, but my friends were talking to them.
You didn't get groomed?
No.
Oh my God. Are you okay?
You never watched 57 Guys Jerk Off on Omegle?
No. Not 57. I watched 2.
It was a Friday night for me and my friends.
No, literally. I just remember, and please tell me if you can relate to this, going on Omegle and like you'd see the first Indian dick and you'd be like, ah. But by like the 100th, you were completely desensitized to the, what is it, Middle Eastern micropenis situation. Yeah.
We would pretend we were going to flash them and then switch.
Yeah.
They would get really upset.
Just like the screams of agony and despair because they couldn't see tiny tits.
Yeah.
I actually have a traumatic story about that.
What?
One time I was on Omegle with my friend, who's like, I'm not friends with her anymore or whatever. She's like crazy. And we were like doing that. And there was like a guy with a black screen. And like, you know how you'd like skip those? She just like started like talking to him for like hours. And like he wouldn't like show his face. And then I like went to sleep and I like woke up and she was like flashing him, dude. And then like he finally showed his face and he was like ugly as fuck. And I was like, dude,
Old?
oh no, like this is really niche, but he looked like the guy who made that YouTube video, the Maya he, Maya ho.
Please
Nope.
pull it up.
Yeah, can we pull that up? He looked like that guy, and I was like, this feels wrong.
How do you
You have
even
to type
search
it in.
that?
Maya he,
Yeah.
Maya
It's the
ho.
Numa Numa song.
Yeah, like that helps spelling.
Numa Numa. Yeah, it's one of the original YouTube videos.
Okay.
Nobody understands me. Anyways, okay, let's see it.
Is that him?
Oh no, it's the third one. It's the third one. That's what he looked like.
Oh. He's really getting into it.
How is his mouth so big and you can't see a single tooth?
Yeah, for real though. He only has bottom teeth.
I can't even see the bottom.
His face is like that trend when people would do like
Yeah.
their chin would be the top of their face.
Oh yeah,
Or they
the
put the
upside down.
sunglasses.
Yeah.
That's what his regular face looks like.
God, remember Annoying Orange?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Would.
Same. I get that. Okay, so let's start pulling up some stuff that we have for you.
Oh, she's cute.
No, she is.
She's
Yeah.
cute. What a model. 27 years in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah. This could be like the cover of a Slipknot album, you know? They're all about the corn. They're in Iowa.
True.
I'm not in Iowa.
Yeah. Where were you in this photo? What's the backstory?
I want to say it was like Knox Farms or something in Buffalo. This is my senior photo.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Just to date it with the infinity scarf. 2015.
Yeah, you look so full of life. What happened?
Service industry, comedy.
Yes, you worked at Helium
Classic.
Comedy Club.
I did.
There you
Worked
go.
at Helium Comedy Club,
Buffalo?
Buffalo.
Yep.
Buffalo. Serving and doing comedy. So that ages you 3 times speed.
Yes.
True. Did
Also
you
living
ever-
in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Harsh winters.
Love it there.
Horrible dating scene.
Yes. I have family that lives there, and I would go there all the time. You know, I've pulled up to
What?
Anchor Bar once or twice.
Not the Anchor Bar.
Yeah, I have like extended family that lives in Buffalo, and like
Wow, we've been living a lie. I didn't know
I
this.
did tell you.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, it's the my cousin is the one where like his girlfriend had a baby who was born addicted to OxyContin.
Oh, okay.
The Oxy Baby?
Yeah.
I went to high school with them.
No, that's anyone in Buffalo. This was like when we were in high school. She was like a baby. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, they got Tim Hortons,
Mm-hmm.
the band Every Time I Die.
Mm-hmm. Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh, really?
Did you know the Googs? They're from Buffalo.
And I'd give up forever. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that one.
Yeah. Iris.
Yeah. Did you ever clean up throw up at the comedy club?
Yeah.
I had to also at the Houston Improv. My first day. It was very traumatic.
People love throwing up in comedy clubs.
Yeah.
Was there
What?
people having sex at the comedy club?
Oh, I had to tell him not to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a Chingo Bling show, and we had like the curtain to like separate the room, and then people went behind the curtain and were like trying to have sex. Then I went up to them and I was like, "Guys, come on!" And then they pretended they were separated, so I came back and I was like, "Guys!" And then they finally left.
Knock it off.
Literally,
You should be allowed. We should be allowed to have spray bottles as servers,
True.
especially in a comedy. Like, just stop. If you huckle one more time, like,
Yeah.
you'd
Imagine
be really wet.
being so good at comedy, people start having sex during your set.
Yeah.
Goals, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe they throw up during your set.
They laugh so hard they puke. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty
100%.
good.
I had to kick 2 guys out one time, and they like wouldn't leave immediately. They got out of the showroom, but then they were like screaming in the lobby, and then they're like, "Well, we have to pee before we leave." And I was like, "All right, I know you're not going to piss in the toilet, but also I'm not the one that's going to clean it up. It's going to be like a
Yeah.
16-year-old boy."
They peed on the floor?
Yeah, they peed all over the men's bathroom,
That's fucked.
and they walked out. I was like, "You guys are fucking losers." They got hammered off White Claws and wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Do you remember whose show it was?
No,
Mm.
but they were sitting front row. I had to cut them off.
Oh,
that was when I was
Claws?
like, yeah, I was like, as technically a manager, and my GM was like, "Go handle that." I was like, "They're not gonna listen to me. They're not gonna respect a single word I say."
Yeah.
And they kept asking for like the next bucket that they ordered. I was like, "Oh yeah, you guys can come get it out at the bar." I was like trying to trick them. I was like holding the bucket. I was like, "Follow me."
trying to lure them out.
That's funny.
Yeah, I had no authority.
Based on your Twitter, it seems like the people were mean to you.
People were mean to me.
Yeah, you're like, you posted once, I didn't include this, but you were like, what is wrong with people where I will just go up to them and say hello and they'll automatically be mean to me?
Yeah, I was going through it.
Yeah.
We all have.
I've never really been a server, so I don't know that trauma.
I don't think you would survive.
Yeah.
I was
Or
new.
the other people wouldn't survive either.
Yeah. I tried to be a server at the Indian restaurant I worked at one day and I spilled Indian. Sorry.
You spilled India?
Yes. Thank God. No. I spilled water all over Indian people and they were mad.
Yeah, they don't like that. They don't. Let's. Okay. I won't.
Let's just skip past that joke because I was thinking that too.
They're
Let's
like
go.
cast iron pans.
No
Sorry.
soap ever. Popular joke on Instagram, not us. Let's go to the next slide, please. Before the decade ends, let's not forget about the cinematic masterpiece that is SNL's Papyrus sketch that features Ryan Gosling, rightfully upset with the overuse and misuse of the Papyrus font, which was chosen by an actual graphic designer for the movie Avatar.
No, I stand on that still. Does it show what
think
time
anyone
I tweeted
else
that?
remembered that? that sketch. It's
Yeah.
insanely accurate.
It's one of the top 5.
Yeah.
I
In my
haven't seen
opinion.
it.
The sketch? Have you
Yeah.
seen Avatar?
No.
Never seen it either.
Have you seen the font Papyrus?
Maybe. Sorry,
Let's
guys.
pull
I
that
don't
up.
know anything.
I don't know if this is like a chain, so you may not also get this, but there was a like a stationery store called Papyrus with the font Papyrus when this all came out.
Oh, that font.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
yes, I know the font. Okay, now read it again. I'm just kidding.
Bring it back up. Yes, this was insanely specific, and I am obsessed with that. It's very accurate.
I feel like that's definitely something I tweeted at like 1 a.m. while at a bar.
Also, you
On New
tweeted on
Year's.
Eve.
Oh, 100%.
While everyone's making out, you're like, I'm really stuck on this papyrus shit.
My brain. Yeah, drunk brain me tweet. That's like 80% of them.
Yeah.
It's probably a lot of that in there.
I never used Twitter, but I used to, and it would only be to like get drunk and then at 4 a.m. just like tweet about my ex who got married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In there.
Oh, nice. They have kids down too.
No.
Yeah. There's a couple more of that fucking guy out there, guys. It's not great. Let's go to the next one. I'm also fine. So, yeah. I've been a dumb bitch my entire life, so I have the right to be a misogynist.
Mm-hmm.
Any
I
final
agree.
thoughts on this? Care to elaborate?
I still believe that. I hate women.
Honestly, working in retail, I was telling my friend, I was like, I think I hate women now. Why are we all on our periods at the same time? And why are you so mean?
I have a lot of friends that are girls, and I love and support them. I would never do what they do. And then also the meanest people in restaurants are girls.
That's true.
Now that you guys said this, I just realized like I do hair on women all day long. I also hate women to an extent that is unfathomable.
Yeah. Well, a woman fucking you over is worse than a guy. Like a guy will be like, "Oops, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking."
Yeah,
And the
it's like,
woman,
yeah, you're, like,
she
retarded.
thought about it for weeks. Like she meant that shit.
That's why friendship breakups hurt more than actual breakups.
True.
Yeah.
You know, there was like a notes app involved where they were like brainstorming what they were going to say to you.
Oh yeah, that group chat.
Oh
yeah.
man. Yeah. Were you guys like the people in high school that would like write deep shit into your notes app at 4 a.m?
You mean today?
You have 3 suicide notes ready to go at any time.
No, those are handwritten.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
it is a lost art of handwriting letters. It is
Yeah.
beautiful. That is kind of depressing to kill yourself and then not have a handwritten. It's like on your notes app.
I actually got saved because I kept editing my suicide note. So
That
I-
is true.
I have to
Yeah.
rewrite it because sometimes I'll look at it and be like, God damn, my handwriting looks like a 5-year-old. This shit's embarrassing. They're going to see that and be like, thank God she fucking did this.
You're like, that's not what I want to be remembered for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did my suicide note on Tumblr. Hate to be a
Mm.
cliche. It was just the
Classic.
time. But I didn't
Yeah.
even have like an emo Tumblr. It was like pictures of Disneyland and shit.
That makes
Oh.
sense.
Yeah.
You're
I'm-
suffering in silence.
Yeah.
Not even Goofy's laugh could make you feel better.
But I'm not even I'm not a Disney adult. Okay, those are the worst people of all time. Can we agree on that?
Mm-hmm.
They need to be put on a watch list.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, there is alcohol at the park for like $30.
Have you been?
No. Well, I've been to Disney, the one in Florida.
Yeah, I went when I was like 5 and fucking nothing was open yet. Thanks, mom and dad. Cheap asses.
My dad took me when I was like 16 or 17. And instead of going for like the typical 3 days, we went for a week.
Whoa,
I was
that's
fried.
long. Whoa.
I was like, this is really nice and sweet. Please, can we leave? Can we leave? Can we
Every
leave?"
single day for 7 days?
Yeah, we did that and what, Universal?
That one's
So,
cool though.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I just remember I kept making my parents ride the ET ride. I don't know if it was at Universal or Disney or
Probably
whatever,
Universal.
but I was obsessed. And yeah,
There's just
I made
so much
them-
waiting in line.
True.
I can't. I feel like Universal is like Disney, but like we fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we're like cool. Like, we have like, like, you're like universal.
Like
Yeah,
people are on Molly and cocaine here.
Yeah. I want to
Yeah.
go. I want to go to the Fright Nights, Halloween Horror Nights
Could
situation.
not imagine doing coke at an amusement park.
Honestly, I wouldn't either, but it sounded right.
Yeah.
It's for the podcast.
Molly is different. I think I would take Molly at an amusement park.
I would do like acid.
That's worse.
Are you an acid person?
I don't do drugs.
Have you ever done acid?
No.
Good.
You haven't either. No,
What?
you have. Oh, sorry. It's somebody else. Yeah, I was with you. And then the man. Yeah. Okay.
That was not my first time.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying we had an experience together on acid.
yeah. She was mean to me. I cried in the woods.
What did you say to her?
Absolutely nothing.
What did you say to Sweet
No,
Baby?
She kept making fun of me, and I'm like, I'm on acid. I'm taking everything personally right now.
Yeah, I was like, you're ugly. Go look in the mirror.
Ugly.
No. I feel like I'm like, have you like those videos of people where they're like POV, like I'm your trip sitter, and they just try to like destroy you? Like that's me.
I was thinking that just if any of my friends were on drugs, I would just be like, do you ever think about how ran through you are?
Or just like, everybody thinks you're acting really weird right now. Can you stop?
Oh, my favorite is, can you stop breathing? We're running out of air.
Yeah, I guess I would have cried if you were there too.
Yeah, I did like 3 hits of acid one time at like a party in high school, and had like one of those experiences. Like people were like, why is she just staring off into space? Oh my God, is she breathing? And they literally were checking my pulse. It was like really scary.
You
That's
do
why I
be
won't do
doing
drugs.
that.
Staring off into space?
Yeah, she'll just go. And yeah.
I do that sober.
Yeah. God forbid a woman disassociate and think about the past. Next, please.
Stop.
Yeah. I can't read that. Can someone read the green?
Selfie got interrogated by a sheriff dressed like this though. Your mom, I think, right?
Mhm.
Mom, that's your memorial picture. ... Many years from now. Please be safe. I love you.
Give us some backstory on this.
St. Patrick's Day, obviously. But I there was like a couple different parties going on, and I had my one friend was sober, so I was like, I'll start the night there because it's gonna be lame. And so we're all at his house hanging out in his basement, and his dad comes home and is like, if the cops are looking for me, tell them I'm not here.
What?
And we're like, the fuck? And so he lived in like on a street that was just like a big circle, so one way in, one way out. And
Wait, this is your friend's dad?
Mhm.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, this one's over. I'm going to go to the next place. And so I go to leave, and I'm trying to figure out, like, if the cops were coming,
Mm-hmm.
they would come from, like, the quicker way and not the long way to get to his house on, like, this part of the circle. So I take the long way to go back to, like, the main road. And as I'm driving, the parked car, his dad just smashed into a parked car in their neighborhood, like, literally 10 houses down. And, of course, I should have just been normal, but I'm driving real slow, just staring at it. And then I get to driving, and I get on the main road. I'm driving for like not even a minute, and 2 cop cars fly up behind me and pull me over.
Oh my God.
And they're like, we saw you leave that house. Where is he? Meanwhile, I think I'm like 19. I'm so scared.
Did you snitch?
I tried so hard not to, but what had happened was, so I had a tail light out because I got rear-ended like 2 days before, and I was still waiting to get like the check to get it repaired. And so they were like threatening to arrest me. They're like, you're driving illegally with a busted tail light. And I still had the paperwork, and I was like, this happened to, am I just not supposed to drive my car? They're like, yeah. I'm like, well,
What?
you got me there. And so, yeah, they're just like harassing me to no end. And it just got to a point where finally I was like, okay, he's in the house.
And so what were they trying to get him for?
Because he drunk drove and
Yeah.
smashed into
I
the
thought
car.
it was like other stuff in the
Yeah.
past. Okay.
No, he literally freshly did that and then came home and hid in the closet. And so then I immediately texted my friend. I'm like, they got my ass. I'm so sorry.
They're coming.
Put him under the bed. But yeah, I guess he just like snuck out through the back and hopped a few fences and had a friend pick him
Classic.
up and hide him
Damn.
until
Made it through.
yeah.
Real.
And nothing came from that. But so I they still had like toll booth workers. So this was on Grand Island. And so I had to go over the bridge to go to the next place. And so the toll booth worker is like laughing as I like pull up to get the ticket and pay. And that's when I looked in the mirror and I realized I'm wearing a sequin hat and foamy beer mug tie. And I spent like 5 minutes trying like talking to police, and they're called sheriffs on the island. And they wear
Okay.
the dorky ass hats, and they're just mean old men.
Like the little brimmed hats.
Mhm.
Oh hell no, dude!
Mm-mm.
You look like one of them with that.
Yeah.
I look like a fun version.
Yeah.
But like tears streaming down my face, and I had called my mom, being like, "Hey, I just snitched. You might go to jail." And then that dude saw me, and I was like, "Oh, this is a very humbling outfit." And then I still went to the next place.
You have to. After that, you need a shot.
Mm,
You could be like an Irish stripper in that outfit.
yeah.
True.
The way I'm wearing a green cardigan, like I really thought that was a fit.
Honestly, it was
For St. Patrick's Day, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, I would not have the courage to do it, and you pulled it off.
Yeah.
It's also like a floor length duster, if I remember. Like, long green ass cardigan.
School shooter, St. Patrick's Day stripper, Irish.
Well, she hadn't been to a strip club yet, right?
No.
Because we went together.
Yeah, that was my first strip
Yeah.
club. Was with
First strip, which one?
Yeah.
you. What, the hippo?
Yes.
Peppermint hippo?
Peppermint Hippo in Vegas.
Oh, what's a Vegas strip club like?
Really sad.
Yeah.
We were literally just sitting there looking at each other like,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were like,
that could be us still, though, you know?
yeah.
Off the strip.
No.
Oh.
Somewhere downtown. I don't know where we were. It was
We
dark.
had to take a party bus there.
Yeah.
We had no idea. We were just being transported, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So would you go back to a strip club?
No.
We tried to make a TikTok, and I wish it would have worked, but
What
Yeah.
was the TikTok gonna
I
be?
was like, do you think they're gonna play espresso? And then it would be like, oh no, we're at the strip club.
We're at the Peppermint
But
Hippo.
we fucked it up.
And then we got scared because we didn't know if you're allowed to record strippers at work.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "That's $20."
Yeah.
Literally.
We had no money.
I had
The
a
strip
roommate who
clubs-
was.
Sorry.
Wow. Do you need the talking brick? I had a roommate who was a stripper, and then I would always go to the strip club with her, and yeah, she made a girl dance on me once, and it was the most humiliated I've ever been. And she had braces.
The stripper?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laser did that to me once.
It's
Not dance
demeaning.
on me. He got a stripper, and then yeah,
What's like your reaction when that happens?
I was being chill, but then she lifted up my shirt and licked me, and I was like,
On
I don't think she
your-
was supposed to do that.
She licked your nipple.
Yeah.
Where was
So-
this?
You're like, I'm
Ew,
going.
What's the name? I think it was at Palazzo. That's here. Yeah.
Okay.
So they're very friendly there, guys.
They'll lick your nipples free
They'll
of
really
charge.
go the extra mile.
That's funny. They're like, guys can't touch me, but I'll lick this girl's nipple.
Yeah, literally. No, in Houston they're good though. They have food and it's really good. They have brunch
You can feed the strippers.
if you want to. Yeah. Come get your chicken. Yeah.
I'll never forget her. Braces, and her name was Mercedes.
Mm.
Stripper name? What would yours be?
Oh, my original name, I think, would be my stripper name. I was supposed to be Ashley Rose.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Me, Veronica.
Last name? Do you have one? Or are you just
No.
Veronica?
Veronica with like a K.
Yeah, exactly.
Yours is Love Child?
No, Veronica Lovechild.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And?
Dick Shrapnel.
Ew.
Dick Shrapnel? Gina McQueen is mine.
Okay.
Like Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or Gina if you're nasty.
Oh.
All right, let's go to the next one. This, this lady really said, I've seen you do stand-up before to me mid-pap.
True
Mhm.
story?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what'd you say?
I said, oh. I was wearing my helium hoodie, and I didn't even know I was getting a pap that day. I had
That's the
one
worst.
scheduled before COVID, and then COVID happened. So then
Mhm.
I just went back for like my routine annual, and they were like, "Oh, we had you down for a pap smear. Would you like to do that today?" I'm like, "No," but I hate saying no to doctors. So I was like,
It's hard.
I
Yeah.
guess. And it wasn't fun, but yeah, like literally as she was like cranking me open, she goes, oh, helium. You know what? I think I've seen you perform before. I'm like just staring at the wall, like my hands like this. I'm like, did you like it?
What did she say?
She said she didn't remember.
Damn.
She couldn't remember my set. I was like, you're gonna remember this whole.
Yeah, for real. She's like, it matches to what you say in your stand-up.
Yeah.
I just got my first PAP late to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one was fine. The second one I had like a year or two ago hurt. I was like nauseous after.
Yeah, this one hurt. She prescribed me Xanax for it. And I actually have a photo of me getting a pap smear. Should I send it into the pod?
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good.
traumatic.
It is
Well,
traumatic.
I've had like 5, so
Okay, overachiever.
yeah. Well, they used to make you do it every year, and then they changed it to every 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
One
God.
lady fucked mine up, and she had to do it twice, and I'm still mad at her, and I think about her in evil ways.
What do you mean she fucked it up?
like?
She went in your ass.
She's like, they look the same.
No, she like, went in there, did the thing that hurts, and then took it out, and then she goes, oh wait, I fucked up, I have to do it again. So she did it again, and then she's like, she takes everything out, and she's like, okay, you're gonna bleed for a couple of days, goodbye. And I was like, I hate it.
That's not a girl's girl.
No, she was evil little lady,
I feel like you have to be evil to do that for work.
right?
I'm just gonna go in there and I'm
Ugh.
gonna scrape your cervix for a while. I'm not even paying attention. She's like scrolling TikTok while doing it.
Yeah, like they need to sedate you.
Check your email, Justin. It was awkward for me to get one because I'm like really cool with my doctor lady.
Yeah.
And then she's like, all right, let me see that pussy.
She's cool. She let us go in together once.
Hold hands.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it awkward that I shave?
For your doctor?
Yeah.
Oh, I do that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's common courtesy.
No.
Not Mario, but the doctor.
Let's just say he's a real man. Let's get a zoom in, please.
You look like you're giving birth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was with the Xanax.
Yes.
That's crazy.
What can I say, guys? It's just so tight,
Do you go?
It just like really hurt. So
Do you go to like an actual OB? I go to Planned Parenthood for everything.
no, I go to a nurse practitioner, and she's like, "Yeah, let me see that pussy."
Yeah, only women work there, and they're really nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
One time when I was on birth control when I was like 18, 19 and I stopped taking it, I had to call the helpline because I had a 2-week long period that was like
Oh.
heavy bleeding, and I called and a dude answered and I explained the situation and he's just awkwardly like, I'm gonna transfer your call. I'm like, why are you working in reproductive health if you can't talk to me
Yeah.
about my period right now, dude?
Exactly.
But when I went last summer, it was after my fun summer, so I like to just go check on
Right.
things.
Yeah.
And I went into the office and they like take a pee sample, whatever. And then while we're sitting there like discussing like how long it would take to get results back, she's like, also if you want to test for I forget what, she handed me a cotton swab. She's like, if you want to go to the bathroom and just in your asshole. I was like,
what
am I paying you for?
Asshole.
I was like, no one goes in there, so I think it's fine. But I thought it was crazy that the doctor was like, this is where we draw the line. You swab your own butthole.
Oh my god.
She just dropped anal virginity on the pod. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I'm saving my butthole virginity for if I really need the money.
Yeah.
Mm.
I could
Same,
sell
I
it.
guess.
I
I didn't think
mean,
about the money, but now I am.
Yeah, a girl sold her virginity to like a Dubai businessman for a couple million. So
Okay.
It's my Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I go get tested a lot
Your butt
after.
sorry, continue.
No, after every person I go get tested, and they've never put anything in my butt. So I think she just had a fetish for you.
It felt like a prank.
Yeah.
Don't give me a Q-tip and tell me to go back in the bathroom. You have my piss. Now you want my
Yeah.
stank?
Only thing I've had in my butt is the thumb of a godless man. Let's go to the next one. Guys who are into me have been ran through.
Honestly, same. Not you.
Um,
We'll take that as a no.
You know, it's
too
fun-
much thinking.
Maybe not ran through enough to know that it's a bad idea. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have that much experience.
I definitely tweeted that because I was hurting.
Emotionally? Right.
Because every guy I dated, still, I mean, most of them, like they had long-term relationships, like years long,
Mhm.
and then we
And
would
then you
date.
right after.
Yeah,
That happens to me too.
so that's not even fully true, but
Yeah, I tried to make a joke about it, but people would get really mad or sad, and I was like, I'll stop.
I mean, think of it this way. Having sex with somebody constantly over the course of a couple years, that's pretty ran through to me.
true.
Sounds
Yeah.
like you're getting laid a lot, buddy.
Those boys have all been stretched out by one girl.
Yeah, true.
What is the dating scene in Buffalo like?
Bad.
Yeah.
Somehow everyone's your cousin, probably.
Literally.
I don't actually, but it's like already a small city, and especially if you work in the service industry, it's like everyone. If we drew like a tree of hookups, it's a circle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of just take turns and like pass it down the line.
Mm.
You ever fuck
Okay.
someone who worked at Tim Hortons?
No.
That's a bucket list item. For sure.
Did you see the way my eyes lit up?
Yeah, you're like, I need to do that
I
actually.
am back and home in July.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna call ahead.
Who works there?
I forget what they have on. Don't they have like French toast sticks? You're like, can I get some like French toast sticks and the cook's number, please?
The cook. They don't have cooks.
Yeah, I know.
I also don't know if I'm legally allowed to fuck anyone that works at Tim Hortons. That's like a high school job.
Oh, Grace, you would know that.
Okay. First of all, I don't know why you're assuming I'm some sort of pedophile. Second of all, you know that the team of high schoolers is ran by a godless 40-year-old man who is balding and on his last fucking whatever the word that comes after that is. So
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up. That's my new term.
Are you guys friends?
No.
Sometimes.
Honestly, we aren't. We're best friends,
Yeah.
but we're not friends.
Mm.
I get that.
Yeah. I don't know her like that. She'd be watching fucking Chicago PD up in her house.
I do. And I'm not ashamed.
I don't watch. I watch Grey's Anatomy on a loop. That's all I do.
Okay, it's like that, but worse.
Yeah.
Did you
Okay.
see the new one today?
Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah.
No.
Well, someone died.
Who died?
I don't know if she wants me to say.
I haven't watched the last 3 seasons.
Okay, well, Link died.
Link died?
Yeah, in the last episode, they insinuated at the last 10 seconds that he died in an explosion.
Oh, well, they've done that 10 times by now. He's fine.
I
Didn't
don't know.
Link have a
it was
baby with
pretty
Amelia?
Small. Yeah.
Yeah.
But wasn't he married to Joe?
They just got married and they're trying to kill him off. Like,
Wait, Joe marries Link?
yeah. Because
She's ran
Alex
through.
leaves.
No, she's
No.
not.
Don't say that.
Give my girl Joe a break, though, because, yeah,
Yeah.
Alex literally left her for Izzy
Yeah,
Stevens.
in the worst way.
I'm saying that like she's a real person.
Yeah.
She
That
fucked me over in
whore.
high school.
Is he cancer victim Stevens?
Yeah. Patient loving ass bitch.
No, dude, but for real though, when Izzy fell in love with that guy Donnie, I was crying for days.
Donnie.
Wait, what is it?
Denny.
Denny. Yeah. Sorry. What did I say? Donnie?
Donnie.
I just watched Donnie Darko the other night.
Oh, okay.
My favorite movie.
Still don't get it.
Oh, I can explain it to you. How long do we have? Do you have
Please
another?
look into the camera and explain it to us all.
It's a time loop.
Yeah. I don't get the time thing. You know, even with Marvel multiverse, don't get it.
You just need someone to explain it to you.
No.
Like, okay.
Because I'm like, the time loop shit, this is fake. You know what I mean? Just say something that makes sense. So
It's a movie. What do you mean? It's fake. Yeah, he's schizophrenic talking to a dead bunny.
okay.
And you're mad about the time loop?
So like, what is? Yeah, I am, because you can be schizophrenic. That's real. You can talk to a dead bunny. Time loop's not real. You know what I mean?
How do you know?
It's 1:53. We're still going.
Okay, how do you know that there's no time loop?
Never happened to my buddy Eric.
What? Who's Eric?
It's an internet joke.
Oh, what?
Does anybody know that my buddy Eric?
I got it.
Okay.
You got one. I just hated it because you won't respect the time loop.
No, dude. Okay, so
Yeah.
There's two theories. One is that he's just schizophrenic, and the other one is that the time travel is actually real in the movie. There's a very in-depth YouTube video that breaks down everything.
okay, is it made by a guy alone in his room?
Yes.
Yes. So then I'll watch it.
Have you watched the director's cut?
I don't think so.
I have.
You have to, and then get back to me.
Okay, let's watch it later.
Okay.
I'm busy.
Yeah, going to a pool party with your friends, bitch. I hope your ass gets stuck in a time loop. Let's go to the next.
pool?
Not at the pool.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Whatever.
True,
They made a movie,
It's
Palm
gonna rain
Springs.
anyways, guys.
No, the wind's blowing it out.
I like this one.
I like this one.
Yeah, you read it.
Okay. I get where Kanye is coming from. I can't think straight when I'm typing in all caps. It's so loud in my head and there's bugs under my skin. Yeah.
I was practicing empathy. So for an entire day,
Brave.
I typed in all caps to kind of figure out where Kanye was coming from. And
And you didn't.
in
huh?
1 hour, I kind of got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys heard his new song?
Yeah, I love it.
no.
It is
Oh.
catchy as fuck. I hate to say. It's
Yeah.
pretty catchy.
The one about fucking the cousin?
No, about Hitler.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that
Oh,
what you were
that
also
one.
referring to?
No. No,
I
it's
mean,
not.
obviously the message is insane, but it's got a really catchy beat to it. I haven't heard the cousin one. What is that?
you would like it because you made out with your cousin. So
That is just a theory that we have.
Just a theory.
that
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, it's not real. Rhode Island is a huge place.
No, it's not.
And just because he shares the same last name as my grandmother, I don't even know if we made out.
What
Okay.
do you mean? You
know,
don't
it
know.
It was senior year. We were all on acid. It was the 70s.
the 70s.
Guys, I'm throwing out internet bangers left and right here. Come on, keep up. But yes, we did make out at a park in Houston. He's from Rhode Island. So is that side of the family and shares the last name of my grandmother.
Well, you and Kanye, the same.
Well, I didn't suck my cousin's dick. I know you wish I did.
Yet.
Yet he's still alive.
He could be like a second cousin. That doesn't count.
Oh, for sure.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what is
Well-
first cousin? Is that just cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you have to add first to it? That's so dumb.
Because then it doesn't make sense if you just go second cousin. You need the context that there's a first cousin.
I feel like it should be cousin, then first cousin, then second cousin.
No, because was that cousin zero?
Yeah, that's patient zero.
Yeah. That's where people get it mixed
First
up.
cousin is cousin's kid.
Okay.
No.
I see what you're trying to say, but
Yes.
it's not right. Well, no, I haven't heard either of the songs, Hitler or the cousin.
Cousin chart. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, yes. Thank you for pulling up my cousin fucking chart.
Yeah.
Do they show kids in Alabama this?
Can we
in
print this
first
out?
grade?
Yeah. See, second cousin. That's fine.
I can't even read that. I'm like blind right now. So is it incest or not?
It's
Just
like
tell
very
me yes
far.
or no.
It's very far removed.
Perfect.
Second cousin should be fine if you really want to.
Yes. Perfect.
You get a little second cousin as a treat.
I mean, in Rhode Island, what does it really matter? You know, they're all doing it out there.
True.
It's the Alabama of the East Coast.
True.
Yeah. All right. Whatever. Next. If I fell down in the shower, it would sound like an empty shampoo bottle.
That's just a banger.
True.
This is what, like a month into COVID?
Yeah.
It's this type of shit I be tweeting.
Have you fallen in the shower?
Yeah.
I have too.
Really? That's very dangerous.
You know about this. We
Falling?
were living together. I fell in the shower and she said she didn't come check on me because it sounded embarrassing.
Really? I don't remember that at all.
Oh, I do. Because
Oh,
it
weren't
hurt.
you like saying like help or something? And I like
Yeah.
ignored you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a common thing. We were in LA together and there was an earthquake and I thought she jumped off the building and killed herself, so I didn't go check.
And I came in. I was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Oh, I thought you jumped."
Best
I love that. I get it though. You're like, I don't want to be traumatized.
Yeah, like, damn, you're gonna
Someone
remove
else will
yourself
find her.
from my life, and I have to see the body. Thanks, bitch.
Well, it was just an earthquake.
Yeah,
Did
thank
someone
God.
come check on you when you fell?
No, I was home alone.
Damn.
I did like the cartoonish, like fell through the fucking shower curtain.
And you were trying to hold on?
Were you like, whoa?
I was like skating in the tub. Well, I'm classic. Like whenever I do like a spa day for myself, I'll make that like the sugar scrub mix
Mhm.
thing, and then it doesn't fully. And then I'll go into the shower like the next day, and it's like a layer of just slippery
Oh.
shit in there.
Inside job.
And instead of just getting out and cleaning it, I'm like, I can maintain balance. I'm blackout
Yeah.
drunk right now. I can maintain balance on this stick of butter. And
Yeah.
I've fallen at least 3 times in the shower.
Damn, I'm a no shower faller ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't you so perfect?
We'll make sure
Yes.
that changes.
Oh, bold of you to assume that I shower regularly. Okay, let's go to the next one. I found out I don't weigh enough to be an egg donor, so now I can describe my body type as an unsafe egg carton.
Yeah. I kept getting those ads that were like, you can make like $30,000 if you sell your eggs. And then I filled out all of the forms. And then after all of that, it was like, your BMI is too low.
What? You can be skinny?
Yeah.
They want some fat babies. Everybody wants to be
They
skinny.
want the fat eggs?
It pissed me off so bad because I'm like, if I got pregnant, I would have to keep it. But you guys wouldn't buy my baby?
True. It's still a baby. It's still an egg.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I get it's probably something with like, because all the hormones they give you. So maybe if you're like underweight, the hormones will like fuck you up more. Because
Okay.
they give you the shot. So instead of dropping one egg, you drop multiple for them.
Yeah. I filled it out too
Yeah.
at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Well, one said that you could donate and then they would freeze yours for later. And I was like, that's a great deal.
A snack.
Yeah.
I am in an egg era right now. I'm eating a lot of hard-boiled eggs.
Mm.
Ew.
Yeah.
Are you an egg hater?
That's like a gym bro move. They just make a billion hard-boiled eggs and eat them, and then I know your farts smell fucking rancid.
They do. Yeah.
Stay over there.
But rest assured, it's not for any sort of health reason or gain. Just, I love a stinky snack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hard-boiled egg, Frank's hot sauce, salt and pepper. Put some sardines on it. Bruh.
Stop. The
Now we're talking.
sardines. I don't get that.
You are looking at me with such hatred right
because
now.
no one likes
You're
sardines.
too hot to be eating like that.
Yeah. You're eating like you're in jail.
You're eating like every guy I've dated, and it disgusts me.
They like sardines.
The last one was like on a sardine kick for a while.
Stop.
Nasty. I should have broken
So
up with
you
him
dated
then.
Munford Davis?
He looks like he keeps a
Because-
can of sardines in his pocket.
Oh no, he does eat
What?
sardines. He would bring them to Vulcan all the time. Maybe it was like a different type of fish, but he would eat a lot of canned fish. And when I was at the grocery store, we messaged him and we're like, which one should I get?
I
So-
blocked that out. I don't remember him eating sardines at all.
Yeah, he would. Yeah,
Whoa.
love an anchovy.
Did he chew them or just like straight down the
I
hatch?
think just a slurp,
Yuck.
right?
Do you like anchovies on pizza?
No.
Thank you. My dad does, so don't worry. You're not alone.
Hell yeah, me and Caesar holding it strong over here for the real ones. What's a go-to snack for you? And it can't nothing like a bag of chips, but like something that you would make.
My vape.
Same.
When I'm hungry, but it's like not that bad.
That tracks.
Snack. If I had to make something, I've been on like kimchi
Ooh, yeah.
Kimchi is good.
kimchi kick.
What about you?
Me, I like toast. Butter toast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you look you look like that's all you eat.
She likes the Dave's Killer Bread.
I do. It's good.
I've been eating a lot of hard-boiled eggs, sardines. Now they have a new Frank's Red Hot Goldfish. Been eating that a lot. It's very good, guys.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks for caring. Let's move on to the next
I'm still
one.
stuck on that's all you eat butter comment.
Oh, here we go. I got onto your Facebook, and it seemed like in high school you liked a lot of the Truth Is and Rate Me ones. So,
Yeah.
Truth is, Truth is, you look like an Asian with Downs.
What?
Truth is, I love you. Truth is, our walks home. Truth is, I'm just a lonely teenager.
I like this. Yeah, it was my friend Sam. She lived around the corner from me. We were BFFs.
Damn, Asian with
A lot of
Downs.
those are inside jokes that I can't remember the context for anymore.
I was gonna
Mm.
say, please elaborate on the Asian with Down syndrome.
Yeah,
The
that was-
viewers would love to know
Yeah, no, that was definitely like about a guy that we
Okay.
hated.
that you liked.
Hated.
Yeah. Us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very us things.
Very
we
us. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. They're lost to time now.
I used to do the TBH like shit all the time in the rate in hopes that the guy I had a crush on would like it.
do. Did they?
No, they unfriended me all the time.
Well, also, so my Facebook, I guess it only goes back that far. I had to make a new Facebook because I had a Facebook through like middle school too
Same.
and like early high school. And I would post like the most insufferable political takes.
Like what?
Just so liberal, pro-choice, like annoying.
Damn.
Like
I
not
wish-
not all of my views were wrong, but I'm like, dude, you're 14. Go kick a ball. Go outside.
Yeah.
See,
Shut
when you
up.
were like middle school, I was like, were you like, let's elect like Mitt Romney or something? I'm like, what?
I
What
was
even
super
going on back
right-wing.
then? Yeah. You were like John McCain for president.
No, I definitely was like a door-to-door Bernie Sanders salesman though.
Damn.
Oh, that tracks.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would get into
Absolutely.
a lot of fights with like family and like semi-family. They would
Mhm.
argue with me because they're all like more right-wing and religious, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, "No, it's fine to kill babies." Like in their eyes, that's what I was like arguing,
Yeah.
and then it would make Thanksgiving really awkward.
I've always wanted to go to an awkward Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Mine are too small.
You could come to Thanksgiving with me this year.
That's true.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. Here is
Dude, I've always been an 8. Been an 8 since
Yeah.
a baby.
but it went up though. Because Ryan
8.9.
said, truth is, hey, truth is, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. We should chill rate 8. And then up there, you went up to 8.9.
Oh,
Yeah.
in only a
And
month.
Nick is his cousin. I was making the cousins
Oh,
fight over me.
Whoa, rate 8.5, your descent.
See what
Call of
happened? He
Duty.
started me off at 8. His cousin went 8.5, and then he was forced his hand to 8.9.
Yeah.
No, his cousin did it later.
Goddamn, you're right.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
like just 2 months, a month and a half.
They were still
Right?
fighting. Family feud.
Yeah, did the cousin have a crush on you?
I don't know.
Anything above a 7, you're
Now they are
crushing.
both. Well, Nick has a kid, as you can see in his picture. And Ryan looks like a crackhead.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, he looked like Sleepy Stinky. He went to the
Mm.
bad school.
So hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, being with my overbearing mother, I was like, this would make her so mad. If after everything she's done, this is the dude I bring home.
Yeah.
I feel like when we would all do the rate thing, everyone would just say like 7 or 8 to not be rude, you know? One
I don't
time,
remember mine.
I got a 6.
Ooh. And then you went to Tumblr and you're like, today's the day I say
Yeah.
goodbye.
Yeah, literally the way that I was gonna kill myself in 9th grade was like I bought these like I think it was like 4 probably fake like Vicodin, and I was like, I'm taking these guys. It's time. No one can stop me. It's done. Because I had like just given head for the first time, and I was like depressed about it.
That's fair. The first time you give head is very humbling.
Yeah, because they're like mean to you afterwards.
Yeah.
Thank you. Don't elaborate on how they were nice to you afterwards.
He wasn't really nice. I actually had to argue with him for 4 hours.
Because he didn't pay you?
Yeah, he was trying to pay half, dude.
You're like, it's not my fault you got half a dick.
Not the cops coming.
They're coming for you. No, I was dating my first boyfriend. I used to be a relationship girl, guys. And anyway, I had never done it before. So I was really nervous. So I researched all night about blowjobs. So then I did it. And then he was mad. He said I lied about it being my first blowjob.
Because it was good because you did research.
Exactly.
Mm.
So I'm just a nerd.
That's why
he
you
was
lie.
mean.
You cover it. You start with teeth,
Mm.
and then you make him think that he's doing a good job coaching.
Okay. Next
The
time.
manipulation.
Next time you give your first blowjob, yeah.
Yeah.
I still use teeth with every single. It's my favorite go-to when I hook up with a new person. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest. I normally don't suck dick.
I never do this.
But you're special.
I remember the first time like I gave head, like the hangout before that, I drank bong water.
Ew.
Why?
I was trying to be one of the guys.
The guys were drinking.
No,
bong
they were
water?
like, drink this, will be so funny. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, cool. I'm not like other girls.
I'm just stupid as fuck.
Yeah, I am. I'm way
not like
dumber
that.
than all of them.
Yeah. I'm dumber.
And then
Yeah.
I like, there was like this girl with me. I was like, yeah, her pussy stinks. That's what I said to look cool. And I guess it worked because I sucked some white penis for the first time.
Who's the real winner?
Yeah, me, bitch. Hashtag skull rape. Anyways,
Skull rape.
yeah.
Was that
he
his
was-
name?
Beautiful.
Yes. His mother named him after his father. Yeah, he was, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about him because
It's a
he's dead
family
now,
name.
but let's move on.
So you can say everything.
I know.
Stop. That's so ugly.
I don't know. I just like found a picture of you opening your presents in
I was
2017.
wondering. Yeah.
This is bullying. You're bullying me right now.
Well, this is the last one, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't include the ChatGPT stuff I found about her?
You only sent me this.
No.
Yeah.
But let's hear the story about you opening your presents in 2017.
Looking like this.
Yeah.
Had I moved out? Maybe this is right after I first moved out, and then I had to like go to my mom's house to open presents. I moved out when I was 20. Is the
Okay.
mathing? No,
Night, dude.
I don't know. I look atrocious. It's bad. I for real feel like I just pulled up to my mom's house looking like that so I could open my presents.
Give them to me.
I was like, I'm like in the middle of like my bender nap, just crawling to my mom's, be like, give me my shit.
Yeah, I like couldn't find that much, and I was like, let's just include a photo of her opening her presents. Let's like be invasive.
Yeah, you're like, I have to get back to my twisted tea. So give
Literally,
me-
I'm shaking all the boxes, hoping to hear cans.
Well, what did ChatGPT say? I'm sorry. I missed it. I'm stupid.
Let me open it. I said like, who is Sam Minney? And it said, wait for it, guys. It has a photo of you.
That's me.
And it says
Yeah.
Sam Minney is a stand-up comedian originally from Buffalo, New York. She grew up in a bowling alley, was raised by a juggalo, and has dropped out of college more than once. These unique life experiences heavily influence her comedic style.
Yeah, it's just my bio.
Yeah.
It's literally just my bio.
It like made one up for us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't it say like I use like trauma to like yeah.
He said it made it up.
Yeah, it's not true. You were raised in a bowling alley?
No, I mean, no, but yeah, my mom was married to this dude, and I think like when you're in an unhappy marriage, you have to like have like group activities with other couples,
Yeah.
and so they chose bowling. And so
Mm.
for like a couple of years, I would have to go to the bowling alley with them and just loiter in the arcade with all the other abandoned kids.
And could you smoke
Yeah.
cigarettes in the bowling alley?
No,
Damn. And who's the juggalo?
my dad.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
So have you been to a gathering?
Mhm.
Jealous.
It was really fun. I hated it at first. Also, I think I've told this story before. I'm afraid my dad's going to listen and hear the actual context to what had happened. So the night before I was supposed to drive, it was in Ohio, and it's like a 6-hour drive from Buffalo. But I wasn't going to go out the night before. But I got a text that a bitch I hate was at a bar, so I had to pull. And so I'm at the bar until like close, which is 4 a.m. And then I'm like, fuck, I have to be up in 3 hours to drive to Ohio. So instead of going to sleep, I just stayed up and drove to Ohio.
I feel like that's how they drive there.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
the
only
only
way
way.
to drive to
Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah, that's the only way you're getting me in that fucking state.
Yeah.
And so I texted my dad because I realized I was just driving to the general area. I had no idea what hotel he was at, like nothing. So I texted him and I was like, hey, what's the address for the hotel? And he said it. He's like, see you in a few hours. I was 30 minutes away. And I'm like, well, how do I cover up that I've just been up since yesterday morning? Just drove here. And so I texted him. I was like, surprise. And then the no sleep, like they had the Thursday, like late night sets before the rest of the weekend. And we tried going and I just could not stop having a panic attack.
It's a lot. I mean, from the videos that I've seen, but it looks so fun. What's like a something you remember about it? Like something crazy someone
All of
did?
it. All of it was the first day I hated it, but once I just like gave in to the fact that I'm here for the weekend, just like it was so much fun. There was like a hot dog eating contest. They were like forcing a 12-year-old to just eat so many hot dogs. That was
Everyone's
fun.
disgusting.
Juggalo Jackass was fun. They lit this one guy on fire, like his hair.
Oh.
And then they were going to try to hit him with a car. And then he got shut down by like the ground security because they're like, how did you guys even get a car back here? They're like, this is an organized event. And they're like, you can't hit a guy with a car. And they're like, that's like our whole thing. This is like the finale.
He wants it.
But I'm like standing on top of a U-Haul, just like a fucking like monster. I'm like, hit him. That, and then ICP's first set, we were like pretty close to the stage, and while we were waiting for them to come out, people were like, not sparklers, like full blown fucking fireworks. Which rule number 1, no fireworks allowed. And they're saying it might like burn the back of my like his leg hair burned off because one of them went sideways and exploded in the crowd full of people.
Oh my god.
I'm like, we're gonna get Final Destination in this fucking ICP pit.
What a way to
it
die.
sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And then the last night, my favorite thing, or second last night, all of the stands that were selling drinks had to stop selling them. And it was like only 10 p.m. They're like, yeah, we just found out our liquor license never got approved for the weekend. So they had been illegally selling.
Oh my god. So they got to keep all the money?
I don't know.
So did people just steal the rest of the alcohol?
They were back open the next day, so I'm not exactly like they got like a temporary permit. And then my dad's sober, so normally when we do like our concert weekends, like I don't drink. I'm like, the only way I'm gonna drink is if there's Twisted Teas. And not even a minute later, a guy with a rolling cooler with Tall Boys for $1.
No.
I'm like, you're not even making a profit. This is just because you like.
The love of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had
you were
fun.
like-
I would go back. It was funny seeing them at Skankfest because no one gave a fuck. Like maybe 5 people cared.
That's
People like
true.
sent me videos and I was like, how is like nobody freaking the fuck out right now? Like that is like my dream.
Didn't I try to send you a video, but I was too drunk? or
Yeah.
something? Sorry.
Whatever. It's my dream to go, but I'm like too lazy to plan a trip to like Ohio or Michigan or wherever the fuck it fucking is.
They're banned from most venues.
Yeah.
Mm.
They be spraying Faygo everywhere.
They go, hey, don't do that. And they go, okay. And then there's like 20 crates getting rolled in behind them. They're like, what's that? They're like,
Okay, is that all that we have?
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
I had a good time. You guys didn't really hold my hand, but maybe after.
Yeah.
Were we supposed to
Cool.
hold hands? I'll reach across.
Thank you.
All right. Tell us where people can find you, what you have going on, anything like that.
At Sam_Minney on Instagram. I think it's still HTL Sam on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit the lights. You know when you were like obsessed with bands as a child and you
Yes.
made it your handle?
yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm still repping. Hit the lights. And then Good Sam Bad Sam podcast on YouTube and Spotify. And that's it.
Which will be on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dulce Mac on everything.
Cold as Lucas on everything. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, leave a comment. Don't report us. Leave something nice. Have a good day.